Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the all-new 2015 Toyota Avensis. Today's review is taking place at Kelly's Toyota, situated in Letterkenny, County Donegal. For all contact information regarding the dealership, please see the description box below. So in today's review, we'll be looking at the interior of the car, explaining all the features work, also start up, look at the engine, go to the performance data and take a look around the exterior. So, let's get started. So it's got a leather armrest on the door card, and this piece is just finished in fabric. Nice bright silvery colour, just to brighten up the interior that little bit more, as well as additional silver trim. And you got your standard Ford electric window controls. It's got manual adjusting front seats. There's only one electrical function, as you can see there, located on the driver's seat, which is just used to adjust the backrest. So just apply the clutch and turn the key to start the engine. So the Avensis comes with this 3-spoke leather-wrapped multifunction steering wheel with electronic rack and pinion power assist. Very nice feedback, and it's also got a completely manual adjusting steering column. Just locate the lever underneath and you can completely adjust the steering rack yourself. There's also quite a few controls located off to the right here. So you got your main ones for the power folding mirrors. You just got the power folding function there, the start stop system, as well as the headlight level. And then located down here, if I just open the door, you'll probably see this a bit better. There are 3 controls. You got one off to the right for the fuel filler cap, the traction control, and this button here, which is for the pre-crash safety alert. You can just activate and deactivate that as you wish. And then there's just a little storage compartment down here, nicely padded. So the main trip computer in this car is very easy to use. You got all the controls located off to the right here. If I press trip, you can go through the bottom menu. So at the moment, the car has 12,550 kilometers on the clock. Press it, you got trip computer A and B, and you also got this little one here with the spanner off to the side, which just tells me when the car needs to be serviced. And then you got different sub menus. So for example, you can have your speed displayed here in kilometers an hour, and then just gives you details regarding your fuel consumption. And if I press right on the control pad, you can, if I turn on the radio, I can demonstrate this, navigate through your radio stations, as you can see here. Very easily done. And then press right again. And this is the lane departure warning assist. I found a button for that, so I did. It's located down here, as well as your cruise control button here, and the stop for that. So you can activate that. As you can see, I've turned it off. I'll just leave it on. And it's also highlighted by the little green icon at the bottom of the screen. And we'll just go over to the side again. It just gives me my last menu, which doesn't have any alert messages for me. And then you got things such as a few settings. So if I click into this one here, driver information, your pop-up display, your tire pressure monitoring system, and so on. So all in all, a very easy system to use. And then off to the left here, you got your main radio controls, voice command, and Bluetooth controls. This car also has automatic headlights, as well as automatic rain sensing windshield wipers, as well as an auto dimming interior mirror. The new Avensis also comes with Toyota's brand new Touch 2 multimedia system, which is found now in the new Auris and the RAV4, which I've previously reviewed. It's a very nice system and easy to use. I'll just power on the sound here. Sound quality is very good.
Is regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland. Experience the Christmas magic.
So it's very easy to go through this menu. You got a full touch screen, so I can select my radio stations from here. You can also go through the 2 pages. You can also select things such as your media, your favorites, your manual tuning, and main settings. And then you got a few buttons off the side here, so you can mute audio of course from here. Media, this is the same as you've seen on the touchscreen there, just in the form of a button. So you can select between AM, FM, your auxiliary, Bluetooth, and your iPod and USB when they're connected of course. If I just go back to the radio, you got these two buttons here of course just for adjusting the radio frequencies manually. If we click the setup button off to the right here, you got all your main settings such as your general settings, display, audio and Bluetooth settings. And coming over to the second page, you got your phone settings when of course it's Bluetoothed. If we click into the vehicle one, you can select between the climate control and adjust that how you wish. And if we click car, you got all your trip information and your past records. So if we click into past records, you can update it and clear it as you wish. Now there's two other things you can do here. You can either click this icon, which will bring you into the trip information menu, and from in here of course you can go through the menu we were just in. And also you can get this car equipped with satellite navigation. Now it's not equipped in this particular car, as you can see, it's an optional extra. And the button above that is just, you can select your emails and go into Toyota Online just for any assistance. I believe you also have to have your phone Bluetooth to the car for this system to use the email. So all in all, it's actually a very easy system to use. So it is, the sound quality is very good, the touchscreen is nice and responsive. And below that you got your dual zone climate control, so we'll just power it on here to demonstrate. You can select it into automatic mode, and as you can see everything is displayed up there. It's got a very nice blue LCD screen. We'll just power that off. So coming into the center console, you got this cup holder, and also as you can see the main design of the center console is nice and level up until you get to the front of the gear stick where it sort of rises up a bit. And underneath the climate control is this rubber padding where your phone can sit nice and securely. And then it's just got a little display here for the airbag and just information regarding the passengers and whether or not they have their seatbelts on or not. The Avensis also comes standard with a 6-speed manual gearbox. The gear changes are excellent in this car, very smooth and crisp. And also this car comes with a reversing camera to engage reverse, pull up on this lever, left and up. And you also got your guidance lines as well. It's also got this leather center mounted armrest, just pull up on this handle here to adjust it. It also folds back. Got a good bit of deep storage as well as that removable cup holder. And it's also got a padded sunglasses container as well as your standard interior lighting. You also got your sun visors and the illuminated vanity mirrors. The electronic parking brake in this car is also located just here underneath the dashboard. So let's go ahead and check out the back seats. So legroom back here is very good, as you can see. It's also got a good amount of headroom as well. It's a very spacious 4-door family saloon. It's also got the center mounted armrest, which also has 2 cup holders. And you also got this little pass-through into the boot. So we'll just turn on the vehicle's power. We'll put on the headlights, front and rear fog lamps, as well as the hazards. And all 4 windows are fully automatic. The Toyota Avensis has been around since 1997 and is one of the most recognisable and one of the best selling 4-door family saloons here in Europe. It rivals with the likes of the Volkswagen Passat and the Ford Mondeo. This here is the 3rd generation of the Avensis, which came out in 2009 and is known as the T270. There have been 2 facelifts. There was one in 2012 and then there was this newest version which came out in 2015. This car is finished in Ultra Silver. It has these 17-inch alloy wheels as standard, and there's actually a very good choice of optional wheels and colours for the new Avensis. There's also 3 different trim levels. There's the base model Aura, the mid-range Luna and the top of the range Sol. I should also mention that on the Luna and Sol, satellite navigation is an optional extra. There's also a good variety of petrol and diesel engines. There's a 1.6 litre diesel derived from BMW that we have in this car. There's also Toyota's 2 litre D4D diesel. There's also 1.6 and a 1.8 litre petrol, and I should state that the 1.8 petrol is only available with Toyota's automatic Multitronic gearbox. The Avensis has a very good sized boot. It measures in at 509 litres and is easily big enough for carrying around any large items or day-to-day items that you may have. The rear seats also do fold, but unfortunately, as you're about to see, they do leave a bit of an inconvenient ledge behind, which could be a bit of a nuisance, I suppose, if you're trying to slide large items from the boot area into the back seat area. But other than that, it's pretty good in size and you should easily be able to use it on a day-to-day basis. The overall length is 184.8 inches. It has a width of 71.3 inches with a height of 58.3 inches. And the total wheelbase is 106.3 inches. The current Avensis was originally announced at the 2015 Geneva Motor Show. As I said, this is the second facelift of the third generation and most likely the final facelift before Toyota bring us out the fourth generation. I really like the newly designed LED taillights, and at the front I think the overall facelift has done works for the new car. The newly designed headlamps and the sporty revised front bumper looks pretty nice as well. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of styling cues here from the current generation of the Lexus IS. The new Avensis also comes very well priced and with a lot of standard equipment. So let's power on the Avensis and see how it sounds. Bonnet release. The engine I have in this car is a 1.6 litre turbo diesel, and as I said earlier, it is derived from BMW. It produces 110 brake horsepower with a top speed of 112 miles per hour. It also puts out 199 foot-pounds of torque, and the average fuel consumption is estimated at about 67 miles to the gallon. So we're just going to finish up the review now. The new Avensis is a very good car, so it is. It has a very nice interior, it's very spacious. I think it looks quite nice from the outside. Some people have negative views on the looks of the new Avensis. I got a few comments and messages from people who saw my launch video of the Avensis and the RS at Toyota here about a month or two ago. So I think the styling is kind of a love it or hate it thing. I think it's obvious that Toyota are really going for the similar kind of styling cues that Lexus use. For example, in front of me here we have the new IS that I've also reviewed. I suppose you could argue that the rear of the new Avensis is very reminiscent to that of the new IS, so that's probably the way Toyota is styling their cars these days, to be something similar to that of their Lexus counterpart. But I don't really think the Avensis looks too bad from the outside, but as I said, you know, some people like it, some don't. It's just the way it is with cars these days. But the interior is a very nice place to be, so it is. It's very comfortable, it's very spacious. I really like these seats as well, like the fabric in the middle, and then off the side here you just got a nice little bit of suede. So it's a very good car all around. So it is a very popular car as well. This competes with the likes of the Ford Mondeo and the Volkswagen Passat here in Europe. So we're just going to shut it down. It's also very well equipped as well. As I said when I reviewed the RAV4, I really like the new multimedia system Toyota are using. I believe they're calling this the Toyota Touch 2 multimedia interface, and the climate control is nice and easy to use as well, as is the trip computer. Well everyone, I hope you enjoyed this fun tour of the 2015 Toyota Avensis. Please remember to rate, comment and subscribe, and please stay tuned, there'll be more videos to come. Thanks for watching everyone.